36 count begins with a turntable, the image of a turntable. You see, that's Conor McGregor fans. You see, they like that Eminem, whatever it is, that eeny weeny weeny. Conor McGregor's so damn happy to be in the gym. He's so excited. If a person's been in fight camp, they're going to the gym 4 or 5 days a week. You see? But Conor McGregor acts like he just hasn't been to the gym in a long time, okay? This video is under 4 minutes in time. Conor McGregor must shake hands. You see, Conor McGregor must hug his coaches. Conor McGregor jumps up and down and patty cake. You see, the fucker's jumping up and down. He's so happy to be in the gym. Clapping his hands, jumping up and down. He's so ecstatic. He's so elated. Comes to the gym every day for fight camp. Okay? So happy. Jumping up and down. Yay! It's happy. Not nervous. Hey, not nervous. See? Not nervous. Happy. You see? The depiction of a ball of water. You see? The image of a ball of water. Conor McGregor staying hydrated with a 6-inch ball of water. The image of a, you see? Conor McGregor happy. Now this video is only 3 minutes, 40 whatever seconds, okay? Conor McGregor fans, little turds, learn MMA verbally, audibly, you see, and they have never trained, and they break down this 3.5, 4 minute video. Conor McGregor's better than ever. Conor McGregor looks great. Conor McGregor's huge. Listen, Conor McGregor weighs 160 pounds. Cerrone will cut to 170. Listen, Cerrone probably come in weighing, there's no telling, maybe 175, 185, whatever. You see, and Conor McGregor, he's 160 pounds. Conor McGregor's 160 pounds. Okay? Conor McGregor's not huge. Conor McGregor has not packed on muscle. He's been puffing his chest out, pretending to be a boxer, pretending to be huge. While Cerrone has been active. He's not pretending. This is not pretend. Dana White's not paying Donald Cerrone to lose. This is real. This is a real fight. This is real. Dana White rather Conor McGregor be gone. Conor McGregor is a bad image. Donald Cerrone is a hero. You see, holding this little baby, cute little baby with his cowboy boots. There's his grandma. You see? And there's the little punk criminal that runs his mouth, assaults men, sitting there drinking a beer, walks up, punches him in the side of the head. Assault young people, steal their phones, stomp it. So he throws shit at the UFC fighters. Dana White, listen, Dana White has how many ever 100 fighters under contract? And thus far, Dana White has shit all over those fighters. And he's shit on MMA and he's shit on the UFC. Conor McGregor's no longer viewed as an asset to the UFC. Rather, Conor McGregor has become a liability. The reason there is no press conference to the week of the event, etc., is because Conor McGregor has issues with his visa. Conor McGregor has limitations. He can't leave and do what you don't see Conor McGregor walking down the street, etc. This is the end of Conor McGregor. At the football game where they say UFC was promoting Conor McGregor and not Donald Cerrone, they were not promoting Conor McGregor in a positive way. They were promoting Conor McGregor as a punk. Eeny, weeny, weeny, weeny. To the Eminem song, Without You. Okay, Conor McGregor is a punk, and they were laughing at him. And the powers, you say that be, know, the people who know, that are in the know, can see the writing on the wall. It's literally the writing on the wall. That's not just a cliche statement, it's the truth. The writing is literally on the wall. Conor McGregor fans are little pea-brain parrots. You see? Little punks that can't read the writing on the wall. Conor McGregor must shadow box before he spars. This is all posing. It's all garbage. He's so happy. Conor McGregor's so happy. And Conor McGregor walks in front of those at UFC when people see Conor McGregor, imagine how Conor McGregor feels. He don't give a shit, does he? Won't bother Conor McGregor at all that people see him as a criminal piece of garbage. It's in Dana White's best interest to get Conor McGregor the hell out of the UFC. And what better way than Donald Cerrone kick him in the head and end Conor McGregor. Donald Cerrone on a 2-fight losing streak, kick Conor McGregor in the head. Dana White. Conor McGregor wanted to fight Frankie Edgar. Conor McGregor didn't want to fight at welterweight. Dana White, it's the option Dana White gave him. McGregor wanted to fight Frankie Edgar. Little Frankie Edgar. The smallest person he could. Rather, Dana White, hell no, you fight Donald Cerrone. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. He lost to Ferguson engaging. See, Dana White knows. Dana White knows Cerrone's a hell of a man, a hell of a fighter. And he knows his style. They say stylistically, and Conor McGregor's telling Donald Cerrone, let's stand and bang. Let's stand and bang. And the first one that takes the other one down is a cow bitch. It's Conor McGregor that's scared to go down because he's not a complete mixed martial artist. Now we're about a minute or so to whatever into the 3.5, 4 minute video. Conor McGregor, look at watch him tape his hands up for the important spar. He's so powerful, he may hit the mitt so hard that he will injure his hands. He can't just wrap his damn hands up. See, he's got to go through all this, see, because of the power in his hands. He hit so hard. But first, Conor McGregor must walk over to the mirror and look at himself and pose in front of the mirror. Side view. See the added mass. See the thickness of his chest. You see the mass he put on. It's gonna weigh 160 pounds. It's coming in 10 pounds under welterweight. Or he's got that guy sitting, saying like he's kissing him on the chest. So they set that up that way. Then they had that guy. Then they had Conor McGregor. You see how he's doing whatever he's doing. Like how that person in front of him is bent over. All that shit's set up. It's dirty shit how they do. It's garbage. This is for Conor McGregor's remaining fans. Let's watch Conor McGregor lace his gloves up. Because he's a boxer. He's got his hand shit on and all this kind of shit. And let's watch him lace his gloves up, okay? Look at him. He's happy. Jumping up and down, still happy as hell. Fixing the spar, so happy. Keep the cameras on, Conor. Jump up and down. Yay! So happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. Got him. Happy, happy, happy. Full of energy. 3 years. You see? Conor McGregor hadn't won a fight, but hasn't won in going on 4 years. He was a piece of trash. His shit's played out. He played his shit out. Took off a year for his girlfriend to have a baby. Pretended to be a boxer. Floyd could have finished his ass in the first round. Conor McGregor's a punk. So thousands of people paid, and Floyd, if he didn't give them the show, they're not going to pay. Come return to the next Mayweather freak show. He put on a show. He chose the rounds. Solid trash. Conor McGregor fans learn their shit. They listen to Joe Rogan and fuckers. Chael Sonnen talking about jiu-jitsu. Don't know his ass from a hole in the damn ground. Fucking punks learn their shit verbally, orally, audibly. It's only one way you can be a mixed martial artist, and that's to train. Learn to box, piss on karate, learn to box, and take jiu-jitsu, and train in a gi. Train in a gi. And when you're a black belt, you start training with no gi. But if you train in a gi, you'll stay hot. It'll make you sweat. And you'll learn to use people's clothes against them if you had to defend yourself in a real fight. You'll learn to use their clothes against them, or your clothes against them, or their belt, or their pants, all kind of shit. You see, there's reasons why you should train in a gi. It'd be cool as hell if the UFC would allow jiu-jitsu, people that know jiu-jitsu, to wear a gi, because you can use a gi to choke the piss out of somebody easy. Gi chokes are great. It would be fast finishes. It would be funny as hell. Gis can be used, against as a weapon. They usually be used against you. But you don't see Conor McGregor training a gi. Everybody saw Conor McGregor at some supposed jiu-jitsu competition, and Conor McGregor was supposedly competing against this guy. And this guy was just rolling with Conor McGregor. They just training, just looked like it was just training. At 40%, he just get Conor McGregor. Let him go. Real flexible. Young man Conor McGregor was grappling, but Conor McGregor, he didn't know shit. He didn't know shit. Conor McGregor was he didn't know how to defend. He didn't know any offense or any defense. And in about a couple, when Conor McGregor seen there was a few seconds left on the clock, he like jumped up and tried to do some shit and make it. You see, it's always a tie with Conor McGregor, ain't it? It's always a tie. Conor McGregor spars Joe Niven but doesn't release the footage, and it's a tie. Conor McGregor enters the octagon for his training. Just look at Twinkle Toes. Good old Twinkle Toes. Look at that beating on his chest. He's so happy. Been in the gym 4 or 5 days a week training his ass off, right? In fight camp. But he's excited now, see. Twinkle Toes. You see, so this is Conor McGregor's fight camp. A peek into his fight camp. This is what, 2 minutes into the video, 2 or 3 minutes into the video, whatever. Look at Conor McGregor's, look at this old man that looks like the referee who declared Conor McGregor sparring Joe Niven a draw. You see, it's that coach. He's stalking Conor McGregor. Now this old man is in his 60s. He's a fat, bald-headed old, you know. This is an older man or whatever. And he's barefooted, if you'll notice. And mitts, Conor McGregor fans think hitting the mitts is sparring. That's not sparring, okay? The person holding the mitts is calling combinations, and they're helping you. They're helping you get your timing. And they can move around with you, okay? And they're making your punches or whatever. But Conor McGregor has this old man chasing him around. You see, Conor McGregor's showing his offense while he's hitting the mitts. While he's hitting the mitts, he's trying to show offense. Conor McGregor should be working on his timing. This garbage, look at that. He's showing his offense. This video, it's almost 4 minutes, okay? And Conor McGregor fans break this video down, how Conor McGregor looks so great. He looks terrible. He's terrible. Donald Cerrone's gonna smash Conor McGregor. He's gonna smash his ass. Look. So the old man, his coach is holding his, you see, waiting for Conor McGregor to throw a one. All right? Look where Conor McGregor's at. He's scared. He's scared to throw that one, you see. He'd have to double up on his jab to cover that distance. To throw that one safely. You see? He'd have to double up on that jab, but Conor McGregor's not going to double up on his jab. He's just going to jump and throw that one. Donald Cerrone would kick his ass. He'd kick his ass. He'd see that shit coming a mile away, from 10 feet away. But Conor McGregor throw it one 10 feet away. He don't throw a double jab. Watch. Conor McGregor throw that jab. Pow. Okay, when he does, look where his left hand is. You see? Hold his left hand down. He holds his right hand down. He holds his left hand down. Conor McGregor, look. Now watch him. See his hands down. See when he throws out left, see his hands down. When Cerrone's coaches will look at this and they'll say, when he throws a punch, he drops his hands either side. either side. Conor McGregor's senior citizen coach holds his mitts down by his side. See? Conor McGregor's team physician is there to urge him on. So here's another coach. This might be Roddy. Okay, now look at Conor McGregor's right hand. Okay, to cover that distance, Conor McGregor has to leap forward. He doesn't double up on that jab. To cover that distance, he leaps forward. Okay, Cerrone's coaches will see this. Okay, Conor McGregor puts that right hand out. He drops his left hand. You see? He drops his left hand. He puts his right hand out and he measures. You see fighter slapping it down. Okay. When he holds his right hand out and he measures with that left hand, he holds his left hand down. Okay, now, Conor McGregor, when he covers that distance, look at him. Look at his hand. He leaps forward. He doesn't throw a double jab. Instead, keep his shit tight. Okay? Ready, to defend a kick or whatever. A straight kick, up kick. Conor McGregor, head kick. Conor McGregor, now he thinks he's a power puncher. You see? He throws a long right hand you can see it coming a mile away. Look at that. See, as he throws, he doesn't double up on that jab and keep his shit tight. You see? He drops that right hand. Look at him. Look at that right hand. You see? See his right hand? It's down by his side. Look at him. He's going to cover that distance. Look at his right hand. See that? Cerrone's going to kick him in the legs. Conor McGregor's going to bring his hands down. Cerrone's going to finish Conor McGregor quick. Look at his left. Look at that. Look how he throws it. He thinks he's a boxer. See? Look how he throws that body shot. You see that? So his left hand's down. Look at that, how he throws that uppercut. See that? He should have his elbows in tight and turn his body. You see? Turn his body, his hands, his right elbow shouldn't be up. His right elbow should be in. Okay, so he can turn his body and protect in the front and the side and protect his ribs. Instead, he has his elbow up. It's a piece of shit. The left side of his head is unprotected. He should never have his hand that low. Conor McGregor's garbage. No shit about boxing. Look at him. Look how high his right hand is when he throws that punch. He's not turning his body. He thinks he's strong. He's not twisting his hips. Conor McGregor's trying to use. He's got a mixed martial arts stance, a wide stance like karate. Karate's got good points with the kick and all that, okay? That's good. But it's point fighting and it's just not real, okay? That's the drawback about it. Conor McGregor has that wide stance, but he tries to throw punches like a boxer. He doesn't hold his shit tight and turn his hips. He doesn't turn his hips. So he's trying to use mixed martial arts stance and use boxing techniques, and he's not skilled in boxing. Okay? This is all that shadow boxing is bullshit. It's all bullshit. His elbows are up. Okay, he's breathing through his mouth. Conor McGregor, look at his distance. To close that distance, he leaps with a right and drops his left. Watch him. He'll leap with that right. Look at it, and look at his left. When he throws that left, look at it. You see, anything, when Conor McGregor, he's dropping that left hand. It's just an uppercut or whatever. But look at his left hand is down a lot. Look at Conor McGregor's right hand, and look at his left hand. You see, he's closing that distance, throwing that shot. He doesn't double up on his jab and keep his shit tight. You see, he's wide open to a head kick. There's this distance. He's got this distance, this range of attack, and to close that distance, a boxer would throw 2 or 3 jabs. Throw 2 or 3 jabs, just to put something in your opponent's face, just to show them something, give them something to think about why you close the distance. If you try to cover this kind of distance against an opponent, they say, fuckers repeat, Donald Cerrone's a slow starter. Donald Cerrone's a slow starter. Donald Cerrone's not a slow starter. He's not a slow starter. That's bullshit. That's a bullshit line. If you want to believe it, believe it. He's not a slow starter. Look at that. Conor McGregor, he learned that. Conor McGregor learned his defense while he's hitting the mitts. You see, hitting the mitts. Conor McGregor should be working on his knees and working on his timing. Instead, Conor McGregor spends his time 10 feet away from the person holding the mitts or holding the pads, you see? Posing. Look at his right hand. Look at his left hand where they're at. His head is a target. It's a soccer ball sitting there. You see, Cerrone gonna punt Conor McGregor. Look at his left. You see, he's throwing that left hand from China. And see how his hips are squared up. See how his right leg's forward. It's trash. If Conor McGregor gonna throw an uppercut like that, he should be in tight. He should level change. He should level change, and Conor McGregor should come between his opponent's gloves with an uppercut, and he should have his shit tight. Okay, he should throw it. But anyway, Conor McGregor, he doesn't know what he's doing. Conor McGregor's not a boxer. This is how he closes the distance. You see? This is how he closes the distance. See that right? That's his lead hand. That's his one. Okay, when he throws his one, he's not doubling up on that one. He's trying to leap that distance to throw that shot. Okay? He's not setting this shit up. He's not setting this shit up. He thinks he's a boxer. And Cerrone's a good boxer. Conor McGregor's a good piece of shit. Look at his left hand. See where his left hand is. Conor McGregor has enjoyed reach advantage over most of his opponents and height advantage. But this will not be the case. Cerrone's a couple inches taller than Diaz, or he's an inch. He's an inch or two taller than Cerrone. Cerrone's an inch or two taller than Diaz, but you see, so Conor McGregor, he's the taller opponent. He's worried about distance. So to cover this distance, he's not covering his distance properly. He should throw a double jab or kick technique to close that distance, but he's not. Where his left hand is. You see? Look at his left hand. Okay, these photographs are progressive. These are not the same These are not photographs repeated. These are in sequence with the video. These are the punches that Conor McGregor threw in sequence. It's just, look at his right hand. Look at his left hand. It's below his waist. He don't say he's got his hands by his side. He's got his left hand below his side. I think Donald Cerrone kicked him in the head. Look at that. Look at that. Says his hips are squared up. His hips are squared up. You see? He's not turning his hips. His legs are too far apart. He's telegraphing his shots. Dropping his hands. His shit should be in tight. He should be closer before he throws that shot. Telegraphing his shit. Look at his left hand. He's closing that distance with his lead hand, with his one. But he's leaving his left hand down. Look at that. And Conor McGregor fans, these little punks analyze fights. They have no idea what they're talking about. Garbage, little punks. Pea-brain parrot little turds. And the rest of the media will not be honest. It's semi-honest. They'll say, well, because they don't want the odds getting, you see. And Conor McGregor, if the media breaks and says Conor McGregor is going to prison or whatever, Conor McGregor will try to get a mistrial. A new coach steps in. 3 coaches, 3 rounds, right? It's 3 rounds, 4 rounds, whatever. So a new coach every time steps in, right? When Conor McGregor throws a body shot. You see? Look at that. He's not close enough. His shit's not tight. Okay, look at that coach, how he's holding his hands, okay? How he's holding his mitts. If that was Cerrone, there's a head kick. It's the left side of Conor McGregor's head. With Conor McGregor. Here's old, like Dylan Dennis. Conor McGregor. He's lying. Conor McGregor's not good on the ground. He's lying. Sparring session over. Conor McGregor takes a break. He put in the work. Conor McGregor now he's exhausted. Now he's exhausted from defending from the mitts. He's exhausted. That whiskey did something to his liver. Imagine how much whiskey Conor McGregor drank the last 3 years. You see, hundreds of gallons of whiskey has been through that little turd. Oh, now Conor McGregor took a break and rested. He rested. Took him a little break. He's ready to go again. He was out of breath. Let's go again. Let's hit the mitt some more. Look at his hands. Look at his stance. See that wide stance? Piss on that stance. Okay? Cerrone's going to kick that right leg. He's going to kick Conor McGregor's legs out from under his ass. Look at Conor McGregor. Look at, see? He closed that distance with his one, with his right hand. He'd drop that, and then he'd drop that left. Watch him. Look at that. You see? That's how he closed his distance. He'd throw that right hand. That's Conor McGregor. That's how he closes his distance. He leaps. He doesn't double up on a jab. He's stupid. He's trash. Conor McGregor's not a boxer. Conor McGregor's feet are not positioned properly. It's garbage. It's trash. Look at his right hand. Look at his hips. His hips are straight. His hips are straight in a martial arts stance. Like he could throw a straight kick with his left or whatever. Okay, Okay, but that's a martial arts stance, and Conor McGregor is applying boxing techniques to a martial arts stance. This is mixed martial arts, but when you're throwing boxing techniques, you need to apply. A martial artist should always adhere to the foundational rules of boxing. Protect yourself at all times. Look at his hands. Okay, turn your hips. So Conor McGregor, he's throwing boxing techniques in a martial arts stance. That's not mixed martial arts. That's not mixed martial arts. That's mixing. That's incorrectly. You see, that's incorrect shit. Conor McGregor slipped when he's fighting Khabib because his legs were too far apart. You see, his foot slipped because his feet's too far apart. He should have his feet closer together. If he's going to use boxing techniques, he needs to turn his hips and generate more power, and he should keep his hands up at all times, protect himself. It's a piece of garbage. Look at his left hand, right hand, left hand. You see him? His hands are down. Conor McGregor hops around to avoid the person holding the pads or mitts. Look at him when Conor McGregor. See, when he throws his right, he's wide open. His left hand's down and his left elbow's up. Conor McGregor doesn't know the fundamentals. Conor McGregor is a piece of garbage. It's a piece of trash. He's trying to be a boxer. He said, first person, told Cerrone, the first person to try to take the other one down is a cow bitch, because Conor McGregor doesn't have jiu-jitsu. He doesn't have a ground game. He's a piece of shit. He's a piece of garbage. A piece of trash. He has no boxing skills. He's a pretend boxer. He's garbage. Conor McGregor's like Ronda Rousey. Thinks he's a boxer. She stepped in the octagon with the second best female boxer of all times. Just got her ass knocked out. Same thing with Conor McGregor. Thinks he's a boxer. He's going to step in with Donald Cerrone. He's a real kickboxer and wants to go toe-to-toe and box. A real kickboxer. Cerrone's a complete martial artist. He should take Conor McGregor's ass down and just pound him, Anyway, Donald Cerrone's highly likely that Donald Cerrone's going to kick his ass in the head. Going to punish him, going to break his legs down. Conor McGregor may even quit. He may just quit. Conor McGregor won. See, there's that referee again, right? Conor McGregor won. Yay. Conor McGregor sparred. Conor McGregor won. He won again. Release that footage, sparring Joe Niven, Conor McGregor. Release that footage, sparring Joe Niven. Conor McGregor's exhausted. He's exhausted. Okay, that video, let's say it's 4 minutes. 4 minutes. The first 2 minutes, Conor McGregor's posing. The next 2 minutes, Conor McGregor is practicing defense while someone holds pads, holds the mitts. And he's dancing around, he's twinkle toes, and he's showing his weaknesses. He's exposing his weaknesses and his vulnerabilities. And when his body's squared up like that, his body should be turned. His body should be turned to offer less of a target. Because Cerrone can kick Conor McGregor straight into the diaphragm and can straight kick him into the sternum. And he can up kick Conor McGregor under the chin. The way Conor McGregor, that wide stance, that lead leg, Cerrone will kick that lead leg. Conor McGregor did 2 push-ups.